The righteous argument delivered by Satozaki Tadayoshi, the former Lotte catcher and renowned commentator, has struck the J-League deep in its fiscal core, particularly in the wake of the Sapporo Dome debacle.
Satozaki's stance is straightforward. Professional sports should not be dependent on public tax money. If you call yourselves professional, you must generate your own profit.
The core of the issue boils down to the contrast between NPB and the J-League, often derisively nicknamed the Tax League by critics.
Satozaki points out that baseball, even down to the independent leagues, operates with players often holding side jobs, entirely divorced from governmental financial dependency. In stark contrast, the J-League's structure, with its expansion up to J3, totaling nearly 60 teams, is deemed fundamentally unsound. This model requires constant infusions of public funds just to keep afloat, a fact many ordinary citizens whose taxes are being used remain completely unaware of.
For any sports organization to truly be considered a professional partner to a municipality, it must be a net positive contributor.
It should generate sufficient revenue, pay substantial taxes back to the local government, and fund its own infrastructure. If a team requires regulating authorities to adjust funding or even guarantee survival, it ceases to be a true business and edges closer to a subsidized public works project.
When the J-League first launched 30 years ago, it heavily criticized NPB's financial structure, where parent companies often covered massive deficits through advertising subsidies. The J-League promised a new, self-sufficient model, free from corporate leashes and capable of turning a profit.
Many, even recently, believed this narrative, particularly when soccer figures started lecturing NPB on how to improve its business model, suggesting promotion relegation, for example.
However, the hard truth revealed by events like the Sapporo Dome controversy is that the J-League has relied not only on corporate support, but primarily on extracting funds from local municipalities. This realization that they took tax money from the public has exposed the deep hypocrisy in their past criticisms.
Skidar. Structural flaw is undeniable. NPB plays nearly every day, ensuring multiple revenue streams through ticket sales and concession revenue.
Soccer, due to its physical nature and the need for home and away scheduling, offers a severely limited number of games, maybe only a handful per month in their home stadium. Even if they achieved comparable attendance per game, the sheer volume difference means that in terms of pure profit generation, J-League clubs often lag far behind even local convenience stores or mid-sized businesses.
The concept of community attachment has morphed from a genuine grassroots philosophy into a mechanism used by many J-League teams to justify pulling tax money. It's a powerful but manipulative phrase.
When a local municipality is financially stressed, yet asked to keep funneling maintenance money into a facility or team that offers little financial return, the community begins to feel exploited.
As critics point out, a true community partner would secure its own funding and simply ask for assistance with regulatory coordination, not for a blank check funded by taxpayers who often have no interest in the sport itself.
The question remains, what is professional? If a team relies on tax money just to maintain existence, a state that would be unimaginable in any other industrial sector, it is a failed industrial model.
As one commentator noted, if you cannot survive without tax subsidies, perhaps the current structure must be abandoned. While the J-League may hold global cultural cachet, domestically, it has proven commercially inferior to baseball and even sumo.
both of which command much higher domestic game counts and stronger self-sufficiency.
This is why Satozaki's critic landed so hard. It isn't an attack on the quality of soccer, but a brutal assessment of the J-League's business health.
When the league and its supporters prioritize maintaining a high number of teams, even unprofitable ones, over achieving fiscal soundness, their community commitment starts looking suspiciously like a tax-funded vacuum cleaner. NPB, which today sees the vast majority of its clubs operating profitably without needing parent company deficits covered, stands as the sounder, genuinely professional model in Japanese sports. The J-League, facing this harsh reality, desperately needs to cool down and reconcile its grand dreams with its financial reality.